So we are at one of my favorite parks, Inniswoods in Westerville. It's been a long 4 days, and both of us, Claire and I, are kind of fighting a little something. So I feel like the best cure when you have a snuffy nose is to go be outside. So we're gonna go walk around. She has been like enthralled by trees, and I'm like, honey, just wait. So this is beautiful. The grounds are beautiful, the grass is beautiful, and I'm really excited to just hang out with her at the park and watch her walk and be free among nature. Are you ready to go to Inniswoods? Are you ready? If so, give me a high five. High five. Yay! Can this be in my backyard? Is that too much to ask? Can this be in my backyard, please? My favorite garden here at Inniswoods. It's called The Secret Garden, and if you've never read that book, you totally need to. It's a secret garden, sis. It's just back here, and they're just all encased in. It's all overgrown. It's so beautiful. Okay. Splash, splash. Splash, splash. Come on. Let's keep walking. There's so much to see. Oh, you really want to be with the water? Take Mama's hand. There's more to see. Yeah, there's more to see, I promise. So it's kind of interesting that we're in a secret garden. Today I was reading about when we do things in secret and how when you do things in secret, God rewards you for what you do in secret, but what you do for the attention of man is your reward. And there were 3 things he was talking about, and he was talking about giving, prayer, and fasting, and how those are 3 points where our motivations can be for pride and for the rewards we can get from man. And how if you do those things in the secret place where no one can see you, how the reward you get is from God, and it's heavenly. And then he goes on to talk about where your treasure is, your heart is also. And I thought that was amazing, because if you are wanting the rewards of man and your treasure comes from man, that means your heart is full of earthly things. But if your treasure and reward is something that you seek from God and you want from God, then your reward is heavenly and your heart is full of heavenly things. Then he goes on and says how like you can't serve both God and money. He's like you can't serve with a heart full of the earth thinking that you're serving God. You can only serve one. So you can only serve earthly things or you can serve heavenly things. And it's amazing because it's an invitation to know our Father, to know who our Father is. Like, that's like crazy. And then he goes on, like, it doesn't even end there. He goes on and he's like, so therefore, don't worry. It's like, don't worry about all the material earthly things. If you put your focus, he says, seek first the kingdom of God. If you put your focus just on him, all those things are just bonuses. Like, it's just a bonus. Like, it doesn't matter if we have these, nice cars and nice clothes and shoes and all these things. Those aren't bad things, but if that is where our heart is, then that's our reward. The new iPhone, that's your reward. You're not getting anything. You're not storing up treasures in heaven when you're set and focused so much on the earthly things. But if you set and focus on heavenly things, you just get those as a bonus. Like, it's just a bonus. And that's really what we need. It's like, when you seek God, he's all you need. Like, God could do nothing else for me, but the fact that he sent Jesus to die for me is enough. Like, if that was the only thing he ever did, that's enough. But it's not enough for him, which is so crazy. Like, when we seek him and know him, he rewards us both on earth and in heaven. And in heaven is where it lasts. And our relationship with God is what lasts. And showing people what a relationship with the Father looks like is what lasts. Material things fade, they grow old, they decay, but eternal things don't. People are eternal, and the kingdom of God is eternal, and our Father is eternal, and those are the things that count. And so I'm just sitting here in this secret garden thinking about the intimacy that we can have with our Father and how he invites us to be intimate with him. And when, a married couple, when they have sex, it's in the privacy of their bedroom on the holy marriage bed. If you bring sex outside of God's parameters, it becomes perverted. And it's the same thing with our relationship with God. The intimacy that we have with God is special and protected, but the moment that we make it about a show, it becomes twisted, it becomes perverted. It's like pornography, it becomes selfish. We would never take our sexual intimate relationship and put it as a show for selfish motivations to get reactions or responses. That's perverted. And it's literally the same thing with our relationship with God. Our intimate moments with God, our motivation is not for things, and our motivation is not for praise or applause or reactions. It should just be for the sake of, we love God. Marriage is about selflessness, and that's how it is in our relationship with God. It's not about me, it's all about him. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about him. And if that's my motivation, then I can talk freely about our relationship, and I can show off our relationship without it being selfishly motivated. And it's not twisted if my heart is full of heavenly things. So anyway, that's all. You don't want to stay? Okay. Guys, doesn't this look like a giant peacock with its tail feathers down? I just walking by and it just has so much personality. I feel like he's just, hey buddy, hi giant peacock. If he had like long hair. Oh my gosh, I need to go. Okay. What? What? Say bye. Bye. La 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 la. Clap, clap, clap your hands together. Clap, clap, clap your hands together.